For years, Ryan's world looked like the dream. A smiling child, a loving family, and a billion-dollar empire built on pure innocence, or so it seemed.
Is hard work. I know, right? I wish Hype were here too. Check out his cleaning skills for this episode of LG.
But behind the bright thumbnails and endless stories lies one of the most unsettling stories in YouTube history, because while the world saw a cute kid having fun, what was really happening looked a lot more like a production line. Ryan Kaji wasn't born a celebrity, he was made into one. In 2015, a 3-year-old holding a toy camera created one of the most profitable kids channel in history. Millions watched him unbox toys, laugh with his parents, and live what looked like the perfect childhood. His parents, Sheehan and Loann, quit their jobs to manage it all. They built studios inside their home, hired full-time staff, and created Sunlight Entertainment, a company dedicated to keeping Ryan's face on screens everywhere. Merchandise, video games, TV shows, Nickelodeon partnerships, even a Macy's parade balloon. For a while, the formula worked. Ryan became one of the highest paid YouTubers on earth, but every empire has a breaking point, and this one came faster than anyone expected. Soon, critics started asking uncomfortable questions. Was this really a family channel, or was it child labor with better lighting? Parents complained that Ryan's videos blurred the line between fun and advertising. Young kids couldn't tell when they were watching a commercial, and regulators took notice. The US Federal Trade Commission opened investigations into defective marketing practices. That's when the brand name quietly shifted from Ryan Toys Review to Ryan's World, a cleaner title for a messy situation. Then came the YouTube's crackdown. Ads on children's content were slashed, targeting and recommendations were restricted. The family reportedly lost more than half their income overnight, but instead of slowing down, they doubled down, releasing more videos, more products, more deals. Ryan, now a teenager, became the exhausted face of a fading empire. The sparkle that once made him famous was gone. The internet noticed. Fans started pointing out how tired and distant Ryan looked. The excitement was gone, replaced with mechanical smiles and forced reactions. And when his twin sisters, Emma and Kate, started appearing more often, it didn't take long for viewers to connect the dots. Ryan was aging out, and the family needed replacements. To many, it felt less like a family channel and more like a franchise swapping out its lead actors. That's when people began to dig deeper. Who actually owns the money? Does Ryan have a protected fund like Hollywood child actors, or do his parents control everything? Because for years, YouTube offered no safeguards for kid influencers. Every dollar, every brand deal could legally go straight to mom and dad, and that reality made the entire empire look less inspiring and more exploitative. Meanwhile, Ryan's movie release, Titan Universe Adventure, was supposed to prove the brand's strength. Instead, it flopped miserably. Empty theaters, bad reviews, and a box office so small it was practically invisible. The film looked less like a cinematic experience and more like a 90-minute advertisement stitched together for the sake of merchandising.
What got us out of Dark Titan's lair? You need us. She has a point.
How's this for a point? I'm the big brother, I know best, and I'm in charge. The twins go home before they get us into any more trouble.
It was a harsh reminder that the audience had moved on, and maybe so had Ryan. But the channel didn't stop. Old clips were recycled. Thumbnails used younger images of Ryan to keep kids clicking. The same tired challenges and experiments reappeared week after week. It wasn't content anymore. It was survival. Because when your business model depends on a child's youth, the clock is always ticking. And once childhood ends, the entire empire starts to collapse. Ryan has said he wants to be an animator, to create stories instead of starring in them. But for that to happen, someone needs to let him go, not as a performer, but as a person.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because like the drawing, and then like at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've like worked on the whole time. And like sometimes I can see like the drafts first, and then after I can see like the full thing. And it's really cool to see how it changes over time.
Yeah, you were in the front.
Like, Ryan, are you going to keep making YouTube videos, given your interest to be an animator and maybe go behind the camera, like as you get older?
I think I will keep going for a while.
Because fame shouldn't be a family inheritance and no kid should have to trade privacy to profit. Ryan deserves to grow up, not grow old in front of a camera. The Kajis built something historic, but at what cost? They proved that YouTube can turn any child into a global brand. They also proved what happens when the brand forgets there's a real kid at the center of it. If they truly believe in family, then it's time to show it. Let Ryan live like a normal teenager, away from thumbnails, sponsors, and forced smiles. Because the story of Ryan's world isn't just about toys or fame, it's about what happens when childhood itself becomes content. And that's the story no child should have to live through twice. Watch this video next and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!